Hey, Baruch Levi B from Soul Centered. I am on a mountaintop in Colorado in the middle of a vacation. My dog Sky and I just climbed this mountain to get away. My last video I talked about vacation, to vacate, and within a vacation you gotta have a vacation. I have 4 kids, so I vacate to this mountaintop behind our house that we're staying in almost every day now during the week to get up here and to clear my head. And one of the things I notice, I'm sure you notice this too, is when I go out to nature, I'm different. There's a great Kabbalistic tale about a boy who escapes out to the woods every day to do what his father doesn't know. So his father comes out there and finds him and says, what are you doing out here? He says, I'm talking to God. The father says, you can talk to God anywhere at any time. God's the same everywhere. And the boy says, I know God's the same everywhere, but I'm not the same everywhere. I'm different out here in nature, out here in the woods, up here on a mountaintop. And so we have to find places and spaces where we can connect to God, the divine, the universe, our authentic true self, our soul. Call it whatever you want, it doesn't matter. There's a higher consciousness available, accessible to us in different places that have different energy vibrations. And so find your place. And it could be the corner of your house, it could be a chair, it could be your special, we say in Jewish mystical practice, makom kavua, your set place that you feel that vibration at a higher level. Then you go to that place and you sit and you quiet and you listen. And one of the things I notice up here every day I'm coming is my ears are ringing, and they're ringing less and less. Our world that we've created, that most of us live in, our society, is so noisy. It's noise all the time. I mean, this is one of the first places I've come all year. I literally can't hear anything. I've just been sitting here for an hour in silence, and I can hear the ringing in my ears, and it's leftovers from the AirPods and the cars and the television, and it goes on and on. How many times during our day is it completely silent? So finding those places and spaces where we can start to listen, start to hear, because the divine, the universe is always whispering to us. The question isn't, is she whispering? Is she telling us? Is our intuition telling us what to do and where to go and how to respond? The question is, are we listening? And again, so often our world is, our head, our ears are filled with noise that we might hear, but we're not listening. So really thinking about ways, places, spaces where we can go to quiet the noise, to bring down the ringing, the vibration level of the outside world, and bring up the vibration level of our inside world, so that we can start to truly hear, start to truly listen. People I guide, I say this to them all the time. There's nothing I'm going to teach you. There's nothing you're going to find outside of yourself that wasn't already in you. The work that I do with myself and other people is help people remember. And remembering comes through listening, through creating time and space to bring ourselves back to ourself, our self-center, our soul center. It's not selfish to do this work. In fact, it's selfless, getting beyond ourself, bringing ourselves back to our soul center so that we can be at the center and we can listen and we can start responding versus reacting, which will be another conversation I'll have here soon. Until then, I am Baruch Levi B from Soul Centered. Would love to hear from you. Just shoot me an email at Baruch, B-A-R-U-C-H, at mysoulcentered.org, or you can always Google My Soul Centered. Don't forget the my, and you can reach out to us. Ariel and I would love to connect with you. Until then, Shalom, Salam, Namaste, peace.